To the other big story, Kilmar Abrego Garcia is in ICE custody after he reported for a check-in at the Baltimore field office. But a judge said Abrego Garcia isn't going anywhere for now.
To discuss the legal battle ahead, we are now joined by Alexandra Ribe, a partner at Murray Osorio PLLC and one of the attorneys representing Kilmar Abrego Garcia in his immigration case. Alexandra, thank you so much for being here with us. Hopefully we'll be able to remove that box from in front of your face.
Yeah.
Give us a breakdown of what happened yesterday. Was Kilmar Abrego Garcia being taken back into federal custody the expected outcome of this check-in?
Yes, it was the expected outcome of this check-in. Unfortunately, we knew that as soon as he voluntarily checked himself into Maryland, that most likely this administration was going to do whatever they could to detain him again. Completely unnecessary detention. He went voluntarily to his ICE check-in. There's every reason to believe that he would do everything that he needed to do in terms of any further court orders or further court hearings. But of course, this administration did take him into custody, and that's what him and his family were prepared for as well.
And I take it you've been able to speak with him directly?
Our team has been speaking with him and his family directly, yes.
And what has that interaction been like? What has he said after being released?
Right. So we learned over the weekend that the Trump administration was planning, officially designated Uganda as the country that they were seeking to deport him to. I think it's a lot for this man and his family. I mean, overnight, he's shipped to El Salvador, the one country he's not allowed to be in. Not only that, but he's placed in CCOT. Then all of these things are happening while he's here, while he's over there in El Salvador, not even really understanding kind of the size of his story. Then he's finally able to be returned, but he's returned to face criminal charges in Tennessee. Then he's released. He's told he has to check in. He's released on a Friday, told he has to check in on Monday. He knows that he's probably going to be detained, as I just said, and that is indeed exactly what happened. And then he's told over the weekend that the government, for really no reason at all, has decided that Uganda, a country, a continent he's never stepped foot on, is the country that they're going to try and deport him to. So as you can imagine, I mean, he's been through so much, and really all that happened was that he was mistakenly deported. And instead of the government saying, we made a mistake, let's bring him back, they're tripling down on this. And they're saying, they're accusing him still of all kinds of things that have not been substantiated at all. And now they're saying they want to ship him off to Uganda. So I mean, it's been a real whirlwind for him and his family trying to understand what's next for their family. What country are they going to live in?
To the point about what the government says Kilmar Abrego Garcia has done, if you listen to them speak about him, if you read their press releases, they state as fact that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is a member of MS-13. For our viewers who may not be up to date on this entire story, can you talk about that? Is there any sort of direct evidence? Has the government produced any direct evidence in court or in public otherwise that he is a member of MS-13?
No, there hasn't been any direct evidence. And in fact, the only evidence that they're relying on is evidence prior to his immigration court proceedings in 2019. And in 2019, an immigration judge reviewed all of this evidence. And there is no indication that, and the immigration judge granted him a humanitarian relief because he and his family were the victims of gang violence in El Salvador. So there's nothing that at all has been substantiated. He has no criminal charges for gang participation. There's simply no reason other than the fact that this man has tattoos and is from El Salvador to believe that he's a gang member. And if the government wanted to bring criminal charges, if they wanted to reopen his withholding order because he couldn't continue to benefit from the withholding order if he was a gang member, then they could have done this, but they haven't done either of those things.
So the legal team has called this an act of coercion, right? This threat to send him to Uganda because they want him to plead guilty, well, to take the plea deal and then live out his life in Costa Rica. If a judge were to agree this is coercion, what would that mean legally, if anything?
Well, if the judge agrees that it's coercion on the criminal case, I can't comment on that because I am not his criminal attorney. I think that at this point, I mean, we filed a motion to reopen at this point. We had to because on part of his immigration legal defense, we had to file a motion to reopen at this point because the chances are just too high that they're going to send him to Uganda. Again, where he also fears return, but not only that, not return, pardon me, fears living in Uganda, but not only that, we have absolutely no assurances that Uganda isn't simply going to send him straight back to CCOT. And in fact, Costa Rica has said that they would accept him, that they would not send him back to El Salvador, and that he could live there as a refugee. But yet this government has said, no, we're going to send you to Uganda.
Does your client believe that at the end of all of this, he will be able to stay in America with his family?
I mean, I think that he doesn't have much. I don't want to speak for him. I think that if I were him, I wouldn't have much faith in the U.S. government. But our legal team, as I mentioned, we filed a motion to reopen. He absolutely has pathways to a green card. He has pathways through adjustment of status, through cancellation of removal, through asylum. There are pathways for him to be able to remain in the United States. And our legal team, the immigration legal team, which I'm a part of, we are at this point doing everything we can to try and keep him in the United States because we have no assurances that the government is going to act reasonably and even send him to Costa Rica, a country that would offer him protection. Instead, they're going to try and send him to any country where he would be the most miserable and in harm's way and potentially sent straight back to CCOT.
There are a lot of people who believe the worst narratives about your client, and they think he should just take the plea deal and live out his life in Costa Rica. What would you like them to know?
I mean, this is a man who didn't want to be in the middle of all of this. He was living his life here in the United States for over a decade, U.S. citizen children, U.S. citizen wife, no criminal record whatsoever in the United States prior to him being sent to El Salvador, and then these criminal charges stemming from that. And so he did not want any of this. He wanted to continue to live his life in the United States as he had been doing. He'd been checking it, like he would, under an order of supervision. He was following every law that he needed to follow. I truly don't understand how this family would benefit, this US citizen family would benefit through his deportation, and certainly not his deportation to Uganda or El Salvador. We are talking about special needs children who he's a father of. We're talking about a US citizen family. I don't see the benefit to anybody with these games.
All right, we will continue to monitor everything going on with Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Alexandra Ribe, partner at Murray Osorio PLLC, and again, one of the attorneys for Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Alexandra.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.